What is going on, my frosty friends? My name is Wintercasice, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. Alright guys, so if you remember in the last video, we had to run away from that freaking Stormbird that was driving us insane, and all those other creatures, and we are now in Gaia's fortress. So we're going in, guys.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Sylens.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Interesting, Sylens. Anything I need to know about? Oh, guys, I guess I should talk to
For
you.
years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You
Correct.
make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key.
Haha!
A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
It's very true. When did you come here?
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
Indeed.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain.
Oh, so
Gaia's death.
Aloy's 19.
The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen.
Haha.
The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
That's actually very well. That's very much in your fortune, considering the cultists wouldn't come very close to it, even with the corruptors, just because especially since the corruptors have only been activated just recently, rather than 19 years ago. Why aren't you here? That is a good question.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door.
That's true.
You were the one born to do this, not me.
I mean, that's fair, but Sylens, you know, instead of being pen pals, we should actually just be friends. Okay, what about repairing Gaia?
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
That's a good question.
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur.
Agreed.
Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon.
Interesting.
Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
So in other words, the cultists.
Do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
I mean,
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine.
it's true.
By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
It's very true. It's very true. Because the more corruptors and the more Deathbringers are being reborn, the more we have to worry about our freaking race being wiped out and obliterated.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades.
Should.
Everything depends on you.
God.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Oh, God. I don't like this. I feel like there's just going to be the ultimate defense in this place. I don't like where this is going. But,
Mind your footing.
yeah. I worry about my health. You worry about yours. Okay. We're still going to be cautious here, because just knowing our luck, guys, we're just going to find massive monsters in this place. But who knows? We're still... Oh... I don't like that sound. Oh gosh. Ah! direction am I supposed to go in? How on earth? Ah.
Guess that's my way across.
Indeed. I don't like it, but it's the only way. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Like, if I had to do this in real life, I'd have a heart attack. Like, legit, just all the heights. What the? Search for...
Glad that's over.
Agreed. I don't like the fact that that number is getting higher. Okay, we're dropping to the ledge. Okay, dropping down. Okay. So which way am I going?
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Yeah, probably up rather than down. But supply crate. So it was not a wasted trip. God, this game is just so good. Like, the story is really good and the graphics are really good. Like, it's ridiculous. Alright. Now. Back up. Huh. Up. Seriously. There we go. There we go. Is there a way upwards rather than downwards? No. So not this door.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Indeed.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under
Wow.
a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots.
Indeed.
The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them
God.
buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime. No different.
No different.
A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying.
Aw, Jesus.
Some will be beautiful, some horrific. And none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before
Jesus
the long,
Christ, this is
held
so
breath.
depressing.
Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
My God. That's such a bleak way to look at it. I'm not gonna play anymore. Just Jesus. Like, it's great. I love this kind of stuff because it's like a realistic scenario of what would happen at the end of the world. But at the same time, it's such a bleak way to look at the world, especially when it's ending. Why focus on the things that... Why focus on the things that we're all just going to be gone? Why not just picture on the things that are going to happen when the world is reborn? Like, the humans created a way for them to survive after the apocalypse. Doesn't that count for something? Like, that's such...
Elizabeth's room.
Yeah.
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device. optimized, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
It would be nice to be able to hear what she actually had, or her last thoughts were. Just because.
Someday.
That's what you always say. Okay, it looks like these are all under repair. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd assume they're probably going to play the moment I actually get some stuff done. But like, I actually get like some of the main story done. Gosh, this place is like a network of tunnels. Looks like this is a dead end. Oh, if I can go up this way. Oh, okay, cool. Gosh. Again, this is like a this network of tunnels is okay.
Elizabeth. What is this?
How the heck is he supposed to know? Examine.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime.
Okay.
This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters.
Alright.
But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Oh no.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Oh my god.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible.
Jesus.
Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Oh. Oh
I'm
my.
now switching to a recording of the event.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
No, there's.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete.
Oh my gosh.
She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
Aw.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you
Oh
around.
my god.
Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek.
That's a hero's death right
She
there.
gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Damn right. My god.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
But what a way
You
to
knew she
go out.
couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
Cause
She was better than them.
she was a
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Stop acting like a machine, bro.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
Same time.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness.
It's true.
If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
That's true.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
I am actually genuinely curious what she meant by I want to go home. I'd assume these are the last logs that each of these individuals had. Yeah, these are all guys, by the way, that worked on Gaia personally. Like, Travis Tate is the guy who designed Hades. I recognize the hologram from the one that was in the original base that we went into, that was in the Shadow Karja's location. You guys remember that? And then the rest in peace Ted Farrow. I don't know what section of it he worked on, but every single one of them, like the girl with the hijab, she was, I believe that's how you pronounce it, by the way. If I'm not pronouncing it correctly, I apologize in advance, but she was the one who worked on Apollo, the section of Gaia, the one that didn't actually get to go to fruition. All right. But damn, that is the one way to go. Like, it's ridiculous. It's very difficult to make a sound decision in a situation like that, but the fact that she did it without hesitation, without questioning, she brought everybody to one room for them to think that they're going to discuss who's going out there, when the truth was that she was never going to have a discussion. The future from Ted Morrow. That's something I plan to listen to very soon. If you guys want to hear this stuff, please let me know in the comment section down below. Because if you guys don't particularly care, which I think, if you're watching a series like this, it's because you actually want the story. Well, Aloy, come on, this way. Oh, fine, Jesus. Okay, no, go. Seriously? Why are you doing this, Aloy? Come on. There we go. Jeez. Okay, so that door doesn't open. I have to go this way. But at the same time, it's just, you know, someone is a true leader when they're able to make decisions like that.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored.
Oh.
You found the control room.
Oh,
I'm on my way.
What is that sound? I'd assume Hades. Like the cult found out about this location and is trying to do something about it now, or or one of the like last-ditch defense systems. The solution. Need to. Okay. Whoa. I'm supposed to get over. How? Was there some steps I missed? Ah. I was about to say, how on earth was I supposed to do that? That would have been impossible. Okay. I wish I would have found some more, like, health stuff while I was here, because this is... The trip out is going to be the tricky one. Okay. Looks like we gotta go this way. Alright, another cutscene. Alright. Oh, jeez. Windy. Oh. there's their dead bodies. I'd assume all the people who designed Gaia. Did they kill themselves?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Oh gosh. I think we're about to discover. Okay, before I play this, I'm just going to assume that they all killed themselves. Please bear with me on this, okay?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but
Oh no.
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See,
No.
Please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us.
Yeah.
Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Yes.
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease?
Are you serious?
No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina.
Are you serious?
I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Are you fucking kidding me,
But
dude?
sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Heightened atmosphere.
Are you serious? Oh my god, dude. Isn't it bad enough you fucked the future? Oh my god. You idiots.
He killed them.
Ted Faro, you...
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in.
Oh my god.
It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, Sylens. Hope.
Well, I mean, all we can get from this now is that pray to God that this society can learn from the stupidity of the last. Master Override.
Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Oh, easier said than done. Oh god, please tell me I don't actually have to try to return to Sylens Workshop, so which means at the very beginning of this place. I swear to God, if the cultists followed me here, I am going to be livid. Okay. Oh, I could just take that. Never mind. Forget me, I just did that, guys. But like, oh my god, this person made a decision for the entire future. Just one person, and not just any one person, the asshole who fucking screwed the future in the first place. He caused the apocalypse. And
Is that good?
Try
nope.
not to fall to your death.
Oh God.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
No, it does not. I am genuinely concerned about what that sound is, though. But anyways, the guy who fucked the future in the first place destroyed the Apollo program just because he's afraid of what the technology he created that he was to blame for could do to this society. What this knowledge for this society could have done was teach the next civilization of people all the cures, the vaccines, the technology that they use to help build a civilization. I mean, yes, I agree that having the knowledge of the robots in the first place has caused several problems. I mean, take a look at this society. One person found out how to use the robots, and he's abused it for evil purposes. But that's still not a good enough reason to destroy the Apollo program. Like, he once again, this a-hole made a decision for himself. Not for the better of humanity.
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Oh, please don't tell
But
me.
before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
Okay.
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Okay.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this.
All right.
When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire.
Interesting.
Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems.
Oh shit.
Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
That's not good. That's
So
so
the
not good.
eclipse.
That's not good at
The
all.
robots they've resurrected. They're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Seriously? Okay. Okay, oh my God, there's just so much I want to know. Tell me everything about you and Hades.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It
Indeed.
began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago.
Okay.
In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded.
Interesting.
A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes.
I can respect knowledge seeking.
That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
Hades.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs gave it a voice.
My God.
So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Which is how it would the spire is how it would reactivate all the robots, which would cause the apocalypse all over again.
What did it want to know about the spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Why the Karja?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
These are good questions.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Yeah, neither of you cared about Meridian. These are true facts. But let's keep going.
Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Exactly.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
Interesting. Dude, I'm like, this is like spy games right here. Okay, why did you betray them?
What made you turn on
Continue.
Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot.
Oh, God.
With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Why did you when did you find out about me? This is a good question. These are all very good questions.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world.
Interesting.
Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth.
Indeed.
I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done... The thing is, I could be extremely bitter. I could say, is there nothing you won't do for knowledge? I could say that, and that would be a dark and a bitter path. Even though what he did was wrong, what he did for Hades and the cults and caused so much death, even so much to the point that, you know, Roth was freaking killed, and I should be super angry. But he was creating back doors. He was creating ways to counter Hades. He was creating ways for him to be able to help us in this moment. If this wouldn't have been Sylens, it would have been somebody else. Somebody would have eventually found Hades and would have helped him complete his goal. But the fact that it was someone like Sylens, somebody who was meticulous enough to actually create a way to counter him. You've done what you could to make up for your mistakes.
You've done terrible things, Sylens. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, just gotta sneak into the shower.
Sylens! Where will you go?
It's a good question.
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
It's very true. Very true. But at the same time, you know, even though Sylens is technically a bad guy, he's also probably the greatest hero in all of this story. Let's craft this lance real quick. He was the greatest villain, but also the greatest hero. He helped the monster, the abomination. But at the same time, he created a way to save the world. And to find all of this, all the knowledge that we needed to know in order to help us rebuild the world to the way it was supposed to be. Unfortunately, we lost all the vaccines, we lost all the things that could have possibly been useful information about bringing society back to the way it was before. But at least we have knowledge of the old world. We can teach the people now in the tribes that not all technology was used for evil. That if we just found a balance, a way to tip the scales to help the human world, rather than do it harm, let the machines do what they do, so that way they can keep the balance in the world and Gaia can continue to protect us. Oh, there's so much I would love to talk about this, but if I continue talking like this, these videos would take hours. I mean, there's just so many theories and so many things to talk about, and just this is the reason why I want to play this series to completion. Why I want to complete the story. And a lot of people who do Let's Plays might question, like, why are you doing this? What's the point? Not many people are watching this series. It's just like, but it's for me, and it's for me to share my interest in story and my interest in love of these kind of games with you guys. That makes me want to do it. Even if not a lot of people watch it. Even if this gets buried in the Let's Plays I do in the future. It doesn't matter. At least I can say I beat the game. And I shared the story of this game. Of this amazing game. With you guys. But for now, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you press down on that like button like there's no tomorrow. And hopefully, guys, I get to see every single one of you in the next video. So make sure you take care and just stay frosty.